And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's a
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but the saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass as really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well,
That's
you know
gross.
what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press to
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Just since I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. So they have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Right.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranger will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not anyone. Not a specific one.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Like an effing. Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
I love you guys.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Cause it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault.
It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm not gonna fight that one because I there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope.
You're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
No.
I'm twerking. Don't tell me I can't twerk. I'm just gonna twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your
Is
friends don't twerk.
Is there like Doctor Who noises as she twerks through the universe?
All right, we're going live, and you're gonna repeat that. Come on. Come on.
I said I think I'm edible because people do take vitamin. Like my baby went through the phase where she would bite me, and then my guinea pigs whatnot. But I don't think I'm very tasty because they never take a second bite. And that's because I think I'm edible though, a little bit edible.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. We are late,
Hello.
but if you know us,
Sorry.
you know we're never ever going to start exactly at 8 o'clock because we don't do that here.
Hey, Feed the Scene's motto is late but tasty. Like, we may not be on time, but it will taste good.
That's awesome. Why don't you go first, my dear? Who are you and who are you playing?
Because I'm here today.
Yes, you are, sir. You are not, sir, not appearing in this film.
I am appearing in this film. Hi, I am Rocky. I am an 8-foot-tall Goliath barbarian, and I have no parents, and I was an orphan, and I was found in the Nether regions, which is right next to the Nether Mountains, and I am an unabashed hoarder of things. If you can pick it up and put it in a bag, I will probably try to take it with me. That includes body parts or anything else that's pick-upable. People, murdered corpses, I don't know. I like things. You never know when you're going to need stuff. Like, sometimes you just got to throw eyeballs at someone or sew a dick to someone's shoulder to stop the blood flow.
I'm gonna clip that later. Anyway.
In my real life, I run Feed the Scene. We are a non-profit band hostel and concert promotion production company, and we also bought a bar that I'm sure you've heard me talk about, and it is taking forever to get done because we are building at the speed of money, and money is slow. So someday the bar will be open. We are slogging along like that last dungeon sequence.
All right.
Someday I will be on a boat.
You are on a boat tonight, believe it or
I
not.
am.
Bryn, who are you and who are you playing?
All right. My name's Bryn Tannehill. I'm defense analyst, medevac pilot, occasional cosplayer, occasional voice actor, amateur. My character is Lenore. She's a surprisingly perky warlock who's of questionable morals.
I love the vocal fry there. Questionable morals?
Yeah.
Not questionable, right?
Morals somewhere in a closet that she can't remember where the key for them is.
Totally.
I probably have it.
You've got the morals in a closet.
No, I have the key.
Oh.
And she's kind of loosely based off of the character Claudia from The Dragon Prince, if you need kind of a starting point. My charity is Superhero Support Incorporated. We are a group of cosplayers who play heroes at various conventions and charity events, and we support charity supporting basically sick kids, things like Ronald McDonald House, the Karen Cares, just a few weeks ago, Prune Belly Syndrome research at RisuCon a couple of weeks ago, Johns Hopkins Anthology, things like that.
Cool. Ayana?
All right. I'm Ayana. I play Bearfire, who has a big beard and wide shoulders, and is very, very handsome and masculine, and loves exotic beauty, and that's his only weakness. That's in real life. I have a small animal rescue, and very cool news is that my first New York small animal rescue is happening on Friday. There's a guinea pig family that needs to be rehomed, so that's exciting. And if you know anyone who needs help with their guinea pigs in New York, or rabbits, or any small creature, also including insects, snakes, so on and so forth. Ayana's Place Sanctuary on Instagram. Just let me know, and we'll come by and pick them up and take good care of them, and either rehab them or rehome them. We do full medical rehab as well. So
Real? What's full medical rehab? What does that mean?
Oh, because I used to be a vet tech, and I have all these medicines that may or may not have come from India. That may or may not.
Alrighty then.
I love alcohol. It's very hard.
I just stumbled upon these, and I may or may not know how to administer them, so I may or may not have taken a few guinea pigs from the brink of death to fully functional. In fact, I'm celebrating 2 years with some of our rescues. They came to us me and my daughter, with Bumblefoot. They had one of them had head tilt, upper respiratory infections. All of them had the upper respiratory. It was really sad. But 2 of them are celebrating 2 years with us. The other passed away after 8 months, but had head tilt the whole time, so it was shocking. So that she even lasted that long, and she lived a very happy life as well in the meantime. So really hard medical cases will stay in the herd here, and then the rest I'll either rehab or rehome.
Okay, very cool. Hi, I'm Seth, DM, and I watch them for the most part. I run this, but I watch them for the most part. And we play D&D on Mondays and Wednesdays. Monday night we'll be back in September, because we all have crazy shit going on in the summer. And then Thursdays and Sundays is Magic. And that's really all you need to know about me, other than the fact that I've got a movie coming out in 3 months that isn't finished yet.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, we are committed to delivering the documentary on Magic the Gathering to our distributor by 9:30.
And, that's really
I was like, PM, you missed it.
Yeah, and
you got
my
an
partners,
hour, Seth, you better fix it now.
My partners have not yet delivered it to me to do the sound and the music.
Oh dear.
Oh.
That's okay. I am the definition of ADHD, and that is how I work. I probably wouldn't have done it until the last week fucking anyway. So, yeah.
That's fair.
So
I'm a big procrastinator myself.
Bryn?
Oh, I was just going to say, this is why my kids all swear they will never do group projects again.
Because of people like me, or because they're ADHD?
Because the people that say they're going to deliver something and don't, and then you're left trying to finish the project yourself.
Yeah. I know all about it. Anyway, why don't we talk about where we were left off last week? Who wants to go first? I know Rocky wasn't here, so it's you two.
I was like, I can't go first.
If you want to go first, sure.
Just talk about something that happened last time, and we'll go from there.
We were on an island that had been attacked by giants, and we somehow committed ourselves to finding the people who'd been taken and enslaved, because that's who we are as people.
Yeah, so we showed up on the kitty litter, arrived at Caladir on the one of the northern main island of the Moonshay Isles, in search of Eravire. After recapturing the pirate ship, Kitty Litter, we showed up to Caladir. It was on fire. And so we're like, yeah, we're going to put ashore in the captain's gig or the launch or whatever. We rowed ashore. We left some people on board so the Minotaurs didn't run off with our ship. That's going to be an ongoing problem.
Rocky, you're on board the ship making sure the Minotaurs don't run away with it.
We're going to have to find a solution to this.
Heavily flirting. Okay. Noted.
Ooh, I've got an idea. Anyway, we'll play that. Anyway, we went ashore. We discovered some people, some survivors, town guard, rangers. They're like, yeah, giants burned. Ooh, you can't go in there. Like, hey, well, maybe if we, we'll
Thank you, Knight.
take care of ourselves. What's that?
Oh, Knight just banned a spammer, so I said thank you.
Yay! Thank you. You're the best.
We went into town, rescued a kid whose mom got underneath a building. She was kind of whining for some reason.
Exploded.
Brought the kid out. They thanked us. They told us we were free to go find the giants because they've got no better ideas and they're not in any position to go hunt them down. They're not heroes like we are.
Yeah.
We're not really heroes. We're just kind of.
I mean, Rocky is a folk hero.
Yeah, Rocky is a folk hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
I'm not
Lenora
there, but
and
I technically am a hero.
for Lenora and Bearfire.
I do also want to mention that I, as a person, made sure that Rocky did try to flirt with and recover from her heartbreak with other Minotaurs while you were gone. And then you rolled really, 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 really bad. So you remained heartbroken. And none of the Minotaurs went for your advances at all.
Yeah, it was their decision that Rocky would flirt, and Rocky just rolled very badly.
It was so bad. It was like a 3 or something. It was very sad.
I could make a joke about udders, but I'm not going to.
Okay, well, also, to be fair, I had just been in love with their captain, so I could understand why they might assume that I was more of a heartbreak rebound, and they wanted me for, long term, so they were going to wait until I was ready to really recommit.
And has nothing whatsoever to do with the fact that you killed their captain.
Not at all.
Protecting their own hearts.
They might be a little bit sore about that.
Didn't want to be a rebound. I get it.
No, they're just waiting for me to be healed and ready for a real relationship again. And I think that's very smart.
I need to retcon or re-explain something that I didn't explain properly the first time. This is not a jungle island. This is like a Greek, Mediterranean, Crete type island. The folks are wearing togas. It is, sandy beaches with big mountains and whatnot. So I just need to retcon that a little bit.
Please note my jungle background.
Right.
That is very island vibe, but
it is.
Unfortunately not the right
It's very pirate
island.
vibe and very labyrinth vibe, so you're good there.
It is.
For Bearfire and Lenora, extra inspiration if you can tell me the name of the little girl.
Oh, no. I told you to shut up. I said, dude, I don't want to know your name. I don't remember. Lenora?
All good.
Lenora, do you remember?
Crap. I wrote in everybody's name except the girls.
No.
Well, I made sure to say, my name is, and Bearfire said, I don't want to know your name. So, her name is Sarah.
Sarah, god dang it, I was going Rachel. I don't know why.
All good.
Okay.
What a boring name.
Oh my god.
I think it's a nice.
You guys are gonna make great
it's a lovely
parents.
name, but you keep giving us
I
the
have a
weirdest names
child.
possible, and it's like
I
Sarah.
have a child. I am a great parent.
Hey,
Thank you. I have
I've
a
got-
child who I love, and I know her name.
I was talking
I
in
thought
game,
his
but
name was
I think I've got at least a decent parent. I've got 2 kids that are in college, and they actually choose to come home over the summer.
That's right.
So
all right, you know what? You get points for that
have
one.
kids who still love you. You still have kids who actually go to college. Boom. That's all you need. They still talk to you
they
when they
have
go
to
to
wanna come
college.
back,
You did
right?
it.
Yeah, they have to
did it.
want to actually talk to you after
That's
they leave the
true.
house.
Yeah.
All right, so let's pick up. It is evening. You've just returned to the camp outside of the city with the young girl Sarah. You met with, what was it, Lord? I wrote it down. Haha.
I've got
Lord
it.
Roth? Sir Roth.
Lord, yes, Sir Roth,
Yep.
and the giants
And-
came from the north.
What's that?
You said the giants came from the north,
Yes.
but we don't.
That's where the rocks came from. And
Oh,
by rock,
okay.
I mean, big eagle-like creature.
Oh, have we slept at all?
You're about to have a long rest
Yeah.
here in camp, unless you want to make your way back. Well, you can have a long rest because you're on the boat. So go ahead and take a long rest.
Okay.
Okay. So we said we would go track down these giants, blah blah blah, but we did not coordinate how Rocky was going to get to us. Rocky and my husband were going to get to us on the island. So were we
I mean, you
sending
guys
them a note that said we're
you guys
sleeping?
could go back to the boat and sleep there. You could sleep here.
Well, remember, we saw that rock flying away with no one on it.
Correct.
Maybe the rider died during the fight. Can we search? Can we do a quick search of the town the next morning to see if we can find a carcass?
Every time that we say a rock, can you put the rock on the screen?
Did I actually put one in there? Let me add
Actually,
one.
I was gonna say
bringing Dwayne
every
back?
time someone says the rock, can we just say eagle or giant eagle? Because I'm not gonna
Sure.
remember that the
Yes,
rock is
the eagle.
actually
Let
the
me
eagle.
let me find a
Wait,
picture
the
of a
rock
rock.
is not
Flag an eagle.
Dwayne?
No, the rock is not with Wayne, but I actually do have a where is it? Do I?
I feel like we did have one before.
There it is.
All right. No, we saw the rock flying without a passenger. So legit.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll get a little
we saw
animation
that.
for it. So you did see it. It was actually flying towards the island over your head when you were making your way towards the island.
This was
Right.
a bird?
So
Yeah.
we're not going to go down the rabbit hole of Minotaur versus Centaur, but a rock is basically an eagle with a 200-foot wingspan. It's monstrously huge, and it had a
So I can
saddle.
ride it.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
literally be like,
Yeah.
a kitten sitting on, not even. You would be like a mouse sitting on the saddle of a horse.
So
That's
I
how big
you
it
could.
is.
So
But the
cute.
answer is yes.
So, and it had
And
a saddle.
Bearfire tried to talk to it using his projection and the fact I can talk with animals.
Yep.
And it totally fucking blew me off. And I was like, excuse me?
It blew you
Because
off.
I was
and
like, yo, bro, what's new, bro? And then
to be
it
cool,
just,
to be
was,
clear,
ignoring
it blew
me.
you off, and the sense you got from it was,
It would eat you.
Stop talking to me, snack. That was the sense you got from
Rude.
it.
I got
Did
the
you
sense
try
that it was
speaking whale to it?
rude.
Oh.
Rude, okay.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna save image as Wednesday night D&D ROC.
Super
I
rude.
will add it to. Here you go. Add
I
image.
feel like Dwayne has a 200-foot wingspan.
Oh my god. Really? Really?
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
Love you guys. Bless your hearts. I need to normalize saying bless your hearts.
Excuse me. So condescending. How dare you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
OMG. Listen, I used to live in Texas. I know what that means.
Exactly. You know exactly what that means then, right?
I know exactly what that means.
There you go. It is. There. It's a.
Ooh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I have animal handling. I could definitely ride this thing.
100%.
From a game mechanics standpoint, just to be clear, from a
it.
game mechanics standpoint, this is a monster, not an animal.
Well, I've still tried to talk to it.
So far.
Yeah.
It
And
is
I
now,
tame
but
it and it loves me and I feed it.
yeah, with enough persuasion, I got +7
I have a
persuasion.
griffin rescue.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
I think between
Come on, Lenora, what are we doing?
Rocky and Bearfire, we
So,
can make this happen.
I think we should get back to the options we have are we either try and go back the direction that the rock flew to get back to where we think the giants are, because birds go back to their nests, right? Or we kind of circle the island going north to see if we can find anything on the ship. And maybe, make some profit along the way if we bump into any ships that, nobody's going to notice if they don't pull into port.
Yeah, I think
Engage in a
that's
little
actually
piracy.
a better idea.
A little
I think
casual piracy and,
All right.
Little piracy here, little
So
piracy
are we
there, never
on
hurt
this
nobody.
Aileron, Durnal Forest place.
So right now you are in the Whalebone
Well, I'm on the
Islands.
boat.
You are on the boat. And hold on, let me pull it up for a second.
Where's everyone else?
So right directly to the to the west of the boat is the port city of Caladir.
Yes.
That port city was on fire when the boat arrived.
Yep.
And
Oh.
you found out that it had been attacked by giants. Aileron is the name of the island.
Okay.
Okay.
So would we know, for example, would Fenmore know how long it would take us to get around the back of the island so that we could come from the north or wherever?
It's a pretty big island. It'll be a couple days sail.
Oof. Okay. Okay, so what are our options here? We need someone smart. Lenora.
Oh God.
What do we do?
So I think that sailing. Didn't we take a bearing on what direction the bird was going? The rock was going.
It was flying overhead towards the island, and it was flying probably. I'm gonna say Fenmore is good enough with navigation and using those sort of tools that it was flying somewhere up over the Fairheight Mountains.
Hey, I'm good at mountains.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say that we sail along the northern coast, right? And
Even though it
see
might
what we
take
can
us
see and see if these birds have got to hunt, they've got to fly sometimes. If we can see one of them orbiting over a point or something, we might be able to figure out where to start our search for the fire giants. Because maybe there's a castle or something that has the fire giants in them.
That's very smart. I like that. My only thought is, if it takes an extra 2 days, by then they could have attacked and gone already. Are we confident that
They're going to be faster than us no matter what, because they've got birds. They fly, we sail.
Yeah.
Sailing is faster than walking, but
But
flying
not
is
as fast
faster
as
than flying.
riding on the back of a giant eagle or dragon or some such.
Yeah.
What you're saying is we need giant birds.
Giant bird.
Okay.
So do I have a mental connection with my griffins? Can I call them?
No, you don't.
I can
that would
call
be
a
pretty
camel.
cool.
I can call a camel, just to be clear, at any time.
I thought you couldn't call it yet because we aren't level 7.
No,
No,
I can
camel,
call it.
absolutely.
It's just that we're on a ship, so then we thought. I think at the time it was like, oh, could it really walk around? So, yeah.
Do you want to
And I
read
can
that spell?
send it to go
Because
do shit for me. I
it's a
think
pretty cool spell. You should probably take a
Yes.
little look at that spell.
that spell's the greatest. You summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond with it. Appearing in unoccupied space within range, a steed takes on a form you choose. A warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff. Your GM might allow other
Wait, an
animals to be summoned.
An elk,
Wait.
E-L-K.
Oh, I was like,
Elk.
that seems racist.
Hey, my GM might allow other animals to be summoned.
Right,
Could I
but-
summon a rock?
No, a rock is literally, you have to be like level
No.
20. You have to be really high level to do that. As you
So
progress
keep
in
that
levels,
mind
yeah.
for 13 levels from now.
Yep.
Eventually, you can have a
No,
griffin.
7
I
levels
think.
from now.
yeah,
It
there's
understands the language.
there's find greater steed at a higher level. It's a higher level
Oh,
spell,
14.
and at that point, you'll be able to get a crazy ass mount, like a griffin or like a unicorn or like something really crazy.
Yeah, but not at this level.
So cool.
You're so
Can
excited.
I have a capybara? I feel like I
You
could.
can have a capybara right now, but I
You
don't
could
know
have
that
a
you can
giant
ride a
capybara.
capybara.
A large capybara that would actually.
Oh, you want a giant
fit
capybara?
Terrifier? Yes, please.
Let me
It's
see if
your
I can.
capybara fire.
If it has the same stats as a horse, I will happily give it to you as, storytelling purposes. As long as it has the same stats as a horse, I don't give a shit. So you